Beatle people, welcome back to A Beatleful Life. Sometimes on this channel I like to redo old videos that I did if I think they could have been, done better, or I just don't like the way the original one turned out anymore. So today is actually going to be a redo of an old video. I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite Paul McCartney concert photos that I've taken at concerts or have been taken of me at concerts throughout the years. I did this video back in February, but I'm going to redo it now. So let's get started. So I'm going to do a similar format to what I did in the Beatles Memories from My Childhood video. So I'm going to show you the picture and then blow it up on the screen so you could see it better. So we're going to take a look at some physical printed pictures as well as pictures on my iPad. Alright, so the first one is from the very first time I saw Paul. I've talked about this concert several times. This is me and my mom at FedEx Field in Washington, D.C., August 1st, 2009. And I remember at this concert, Paul was actually very late coming on stage. I think he was actually over 2 hours late. I don't remember it that super well because that was, it was a long time ago. But I'm not sure what the reason was for that, traffic or flight delay, I don't know. But obviously it was an awesome show once he got there. And this is us, I think, right when he came out. And here's another picture from that night of Paul on stage. I think this was taken like up the stage, not the Jumbotron. We were on the floor, but it was like way in the back of our section on the floor. But this is when he used to wear his suspenders. So we're going to jump around in order a little bit. I don't have pictures to show from every single concert I've been to because some of the concerts I actually didn't get many pictures at all. Like when I saw him at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. We didn't get any pictures, which is very strange, but I do have a picture of the outside of the venue though, actually. So the next ones I'm going to show are from when I saw him at the Bryce Jordan Center, which is on the campus of Penn State University. And this was in 2015. So here is a picture of a big truck that was parked outside the venue. Of course, it says, "Welcome to Penn State, Paul." And I remember I was so excited to pull up and see that. This concert was really cool because it was the first time that I did the sound check package. And we had amazing seats. We were in row 4. And I will show a picture. I may even decide to include a video clip as well, even though this is a photo related video. But I believe this was taken with either with minimal zoom or with no zoom at all. He was very close for this. I believe this was during the Blackbird and Here Today segment of the show. And the way the arena is set up, the front row wasn't as far away as usual from the stage. Like usually there's a pretty significant amount of space between the front row and the stage to make room for the platform that he stands on during this part, but there wasn't as much space, so that allowed for everyone to be even closer than we already were. And then he came out even closer to us during that part when he stood on that platform. It was like he was so close, he was right there. I think I'll include a video clip as well, I think actually of the performance that this picture comes from, so let's roll that.
I really loved you and was glad you came along, that you were here today. For you're in my soul.
Next are some photos from when I saw him at MetLife Stadium in 2016. So I believe my dad took these actually on his like really good camera, like not a phone camera. So this is a really good one of Rusty, Paul, Ryan, and Wix all in the same picture. Rusty and Brian have actually liked a couple of my social media posts in the past. I think last year they both liked a tweet that I made about it being 1 year of Egypt Station. So that was cool. And then here's one of Paul and his guitar. I actually have a blown up picture from this concert as well. Let me go and get that to show you. So this is the picture that I decided to get blown up or, enlarged. This was another one that my dad took on his good camera. Alright, so next are some photos from when I saw him most recently, which was in 2017 at the Carrier Dome in Syracuse, New York. So here is me at Soundcheck. Now this concert was in September of 2017, and September is my birthday month, so I decided to make my sign birthday themed. If you don't know, I often made you know, as so many fans do, I often made signs to try to get on stage to meet Paul. That never unfortunately happened for me, but I did try a lot. So you could see here now where I'm standing is where we have to stand for sound check. You are pretty significantly far back, I guess, because it is like quote unquote a working sound check. Like they don't want any distractions or, you know, fans yelling or whatever, because they're doing work, you know. So we do have to stand about halfway back. And then here is a picture of me and, let me clarify, a cardboard cutout of Paul in the VIP lounge for people who bought the VIP packages. That's always a great experience. You know, you get like a buffet dinner, a vegetarian dinner, and there you get to just hang out, listen to music, you get your merchandise and stuff. I have a whole video on my Paul McCartney concert merchandise. I'll link that above so you could check that out if you want. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the pictures on my iPad. So here's one of me from that 2015 concert at Penn State. This is me and my sign that I made. I just mentioned how I used to make signs, posters. My sign was basically asking him to autograph my wrist for a tattoo, because, you know, that used to be a common trend, or whatever you would call it, among fans, as you may well know. Here's another one from MetLife Stadium. This is when he was performing Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite. And this was the one-on-one tour, which had just, you know, debuted as a new tour of his, and there were improvements and such to like all the graphics and, you know, on-screen things that were happening. And this was the debut of the stage basically turning into a circus during Mr. Kite. And then here's one from that same concert. This was during Let It Be, as you can imagine, where everyone put their cell phone lights on. This isn't directly related to a concert, but I want to show this one as well. This is from the same day as that MetLife Stadium concert. This is me at Strawberry Fields in New York City. Here's another one from 2017. This is, of course, Paul with his Beatle self and Ringo and George behind him. And you can see Abe drumming. Here's another one from that same concert of me and my dad. I think this was during Let It Be also, because you can see everybody's lights are on. So here is what is probably one of my favorite photos related to a Paul concert. This was at the end of the show when he said, "We'll see you next time," and all the confetti rained down from the sky. As you can see, I'm very emotional in this moment. Obviously, like, it's always a mixture of emotions because you're very sad that the show is over, but you're also very happy of what you just experienced as well. Alright, Beatle people, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know in the comments below what some of your favorite memories from seeing Paul in concert are. I think it was nice to look back at these photos. You know, there's so much uncertainty right now as far as what's going to happen with the future of concerts. You know, nobody has any idea what's going to happen with concerts going forward, so it's nice to look back and at least have these photos for now. And, you know, we all obviously cross our fingers that we'll be able to see Paul and Ringo again. But anyway, that is going to do it for today's video. I want to say thank you very much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more things like this. I will leave my blog and social media linked down below so you can check those out if you want. And as always, have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye-bye.